Hello, and welcome to another episode of Flim Flam Film Forum. I'm your co-host, Will Freeney.
And I'm the other co host, Anita Fernandez. Welcome.
We are discussing a film that has particular immediate geographical relevance to me and my co-host because it's about Fresno, which is where we are coming to you from, not live.
No, we're pretty dead sometimes.
It is, after all, Fresno.
It's Fresno. And well, this is really, we found this film almost by accident. I had not even known that this film existed. We were just browsing through film titles, and I came across this title, and I thought, I wonder how this film is.
Near the top of the alphabet because it starts with A.
Addicted. And so I clicked on it, and we decided to watch it.
And how could you resist? A movie about sisters, one of whom is a lesbian and the other is a sex addict, both of whom are motel maids. Well, the movie says hotel maids, but the exterior shot is of a motel. But be that as it may, both of them working as motel maids due to circumstances beyond their control.
Right. It's an energetic, hard to describe film. It's difficult, isn't it?
It has its twists, yes. But the inciting incident arrives early. We'll just put that out there and see how we can dance around a significant spoiler by going into too much detail about the inciting incident. Do you want to discuss the production team, the director and producer?
And they are?
Well, it's directed by Jamie Babbit, and Jamie's current wife, Karey Dornetto, wrote the script, and her former wife, with whom she has two children, Andrea Sperling, was the primary producer for the movie.
Right.
And it was filmed, despite the title and the plot line, it was actually filmed in Los Angeles. And it was initially the plot idea of these two sisters with their distinct backgrounds and situations, I think, was more or less the intent all along in Karey Dornetto's mind. But initially, Karey is from Cleveland, and they were going to look for someplace, if not Cleveland, someplace in northern Ohio. Thank you. But due to production costs that would be involved, they decided on Fresno because it seemed like a place that people wanted to get away from.
Right. And that it was filmed in Los Angeles, and they found several places that looked just like Fresno, is not heartening to me. I mean, Los Angeles and Fresno really don't have much in common, but they have their barren spots, obviously, and
just go out into the valley.
Yep. And so the film stars Natasha Lyonne, Judy Greer, and Aubrey Plaza in the three major roles, and I think they were well cast, don't you?
Yeah, definitely, and I think they were all three on board in the casting process first, but several notable names that you will recognize from sitcom series joined the project. Ron Livingston and Fred Armisen, Ron Livingston has a fairly large role in it, really, and Fred Armisen is just his usual amusing. What would you call him? His persona in one word. Nebbish?
Yeah, kind of a nebbish, but he's also kind of that everyman in a way. He's definitely not superhero material. So I mean, but he's a good staple.
And for his, you're going to hold on to it?
Yeah.
And for his move from Portlandia to Fresno, he has donned a Hawaiian shirt.
Ah, poor guy. And another SNL alum is Molly Shannon. Molly Shannon is in this film, and she's her usual great self. I always love her in any of her comedic roles.
And Molly Shannon was the desk clerk, Denise, is that right?
No, she was the sister of, she was the guy that gets killed. She was her sister.
Right. Oh, now you've given
Okay.
it away.
Well, no, you can cut that out. We'll cut that out. And Molly Shannon plays the part of Margaret, who is Boris's sister.
And the Wikipedia summary of the plot just refers to Boris as what's the word? Damn it.
Not
Where you put something in between commas as a supplement to the word that precedes it. There's a word for that. I'm an English major. I know that word. I can't remember it. But the Wikipedia...
Parentheses.
No, it's not parenthetically, but there are no parentheses. It's when it's between commas. It starts with an A.
Asshole.
No, that's never mind. Boris is described in the Wikipedia summary of the plot simply as a slob, but that says so. There's so much more to say about Boris.
Oh, yes.
In his cameo appearance. Which includes, that does qualify as a mullet, doesn't it?
Oh my gosh.
His hairdo.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
But he's a regular at the hotel, which should or could say everything that needs to be said about him, but his acting and what everybody else in scenes with him has to say about him says a whole lot more.
He's energetic. To say the least.
But he conducts business of a sort there, although he is the customer, not the purveyor in those business deals.
Right.
Is that euphemistic enough? Or
yes, it is. And there's a lot of, I wouldn't say exactly, well, there's a lot of grousing, complaining about what Boris does in the rooms from the Natasha Lyonne character, which is not Shannon but Martha, right?
Right.
So there's a lot of grousing and complaining on the part of Martha, who has to clean his room frequently and is not that fond of it.
It has something to do with hygienic measures.
Oh, or not.
The lack thereof.
Yes.
How are we really going? I don't know if we really can go through an entire movie review without revealing what happens to Boris, because everything in the movie thereafter revolves around dealing with what has happened to Boris. So let's just lay it out and see what we want to do with it. All right. So it's the first day at work for Shannon with her sister Martha. And when they go to begin cleaning rooms, they run into Boris in the elevator before they ever get to a room. And then Martha takes off to do a room, leaving Shannon in the hallway to look at Boris entering his room, and decides to perpetuate her fall off the wagon as a sex addict.
Right.
And while in the room, Martha comes looking for her, catches Boris and Shannon in flagrante delicto, and Shannon begins to play it off as a rape. And in the melee that ensues, Boris accidentally dies.
Yes, he expires. And after that, energetic scene, more energy transpires, and the entire plot revolves around what to do with Boris. It's very interesting, to say the least.
They explore multiple options, which leads them to Fred Armisen and the actress playing his wife at the pet cemetery, where they finally decide, where they try to negotiate a cremation for Boris, who is stuffed in one of the motel laundry carts covered in towels when they deliver him. And they're hoping, I guess, it would seem, to just leave Boris in the laundry cart with Fred Armisen and his wife until it's too late. But that doesn't happen. The situation is revealed, and the negotiations heighten in their intensity. But for a mere $25,000, Fred and his wife agree to cremate and dispose of Boris. But
we may not need to go that far with the plot, because that's kind of giving it away. So maybe at this point we can go into.
Well, no, but then their subsequent pursuits involve trying to get that money. It's because they don't directly have to do with getting rid of Boris. They have to do with getting enough money to pay off Fred and his wife, so they don't blackmail them and send them to prison.
Right.
And so they just there are so many hilarious scenes in this movie, really.
Right.
So they decided to to strong arm rob a porn shop for the cash, which they get a take from that robbery, but it's not cash.
They really get dicked with what they get, and then maybe we shouldn't reveal anything more, but they become very creative about how they get this money, and they get part of it, not all of it, but then I don't want to reveal what happens after that. And the thing is, what this movie lacks in, like, maybe stellar writing or cinematic zooms and the cinematic triumphs of filmmaking, they make up for definitely in energy and delivery, because there could be, the actors are up to the challenge, which I admire a lot. The script is not the best script at all, but the actors totally take up the slack, and I really thought that was great.
And I personally would vote in favor of the script. I know there are critics that I read that felt like it was stretching, it was reaching too hard for laughs.
Right.
And I can kind of feel that, but I think they stayed on this side of going over the edge with most of the comic intentions. And there were some decidedly funny, dry comic lines in the script as well.
Right, there were. And the timing was very good, I must say. Who is this edited by?
Suzanne Spangler.
Suzanne Spangler did a great job of editing, because in the end, the editor can shore up the timing, can make make the movie flow, make it stop when it needs to for some laughs, and I think the editor was great, absolutely. The director got what she wanted out of the cast as well. The editor got what they wanted out of the cast too, so that was great.
And a quick rundown of the entire cast, just to refresh my memory as well. We have Judy Greer as Shannon, the sex-addicted sister, and Natasha Lyonne as Martha, the older lesbian sister, and Aubrey Plaza as a gym instructor who has romantic interest in Martha. We have Malcolm Barrett as Eric, who is an employee at the hotel and falls for Shannon. We have Jessica St. Clair as Kristen, the front desk employee, who is especially appreciative of Shannon's insights into
Right.
romantic endeavors, let's just say, euphemistically again, and also of the boon of their take from the porn star. Fred Armisen as Gerald, who is a friend of Martha and Shannon, particularly of Shannon, as we eventually learn. And Molly Shannon, as you mentioned earlier, as Margaret Boris's sister, who mistakes Shannon as a guru.
Right.
She introduces herself to Margaret as a life coach, but what's her name? Margaret translates that for her elderly parents who are celebrating their grandfather's father's birthday as a guru.
Guru.
And one of the actors that I would like to just momentarily sidebar because of his stellar cameo, not really a cameo, but his stellar supporting role, and which provides a significant element of the cash gathering effort of the sisters, is John Ruhinian as Noah, the bar mitzvah boy. And apparently, with the limited research I've done, John Ruhinian's acting career spanned the years of 2014 to 2015. He was in one movie in 2014, another movie in 2015, which was distinctly an Armenian movie. It was Aram Aram, and then this, in which they cast an Armenian 13-year-old as
a Jewish
bar mitzvah boy.
Yes.
Michael Hitchcock as David, Noah's father. Michael Hitchcock, he's in a lot of stuff. The guy that played his father.
Right.
Ron Livingston is Edwin, Shannon's married friend, who has an affair with her. He was actually also her therapist, but apparently her therapy had been curtailed for the sake of the relationship with Edwin.
Apparently so.
Allison Tolman as Ruby, Gerald's wife, who was also a very, very supporting, minimally supporting, but very effective role as well. And John Daly, without whom this movie would not exist, as Boris Lipka, who the Wikipedia rundown says, a slob who knows every employee at the hotel for a variety of reasons. Kumail Nanjiani as Damon, a member of the sex addict group that Shannon participates in, who has an interesting backstory himself. You should watch the whole movie just for his backstory, don't you think?
I think so. I really do.
That was a urinal cake. Clea Duvall as Regina. Alan Mandel as Arthur Lipka, Boris and Margaret's father, who, between his birthday hat and his Groucho Marx glasses, he would never have to worry about being recognized in public, assuming that he's still alive, because he was probably 80 then, and this is 10 years later. And last, and quite possibly least, I don't know, Edward Barbanel as Jerry, who they called this, Wikipedia calls the manager of the hotel, but he was not the manager of the hotel. No. He was the executive maid.
Yeah. The manager.
Wikipedia.
Oh, man. Natasha Lyonne and Clea Duvall have a beautiful friendship. That's cool. Very cool. That was written on May 1st of 2025. That's a little aside there.
And who's Claire Duvall?
Clea Duvall.
Clea Duvall is Regina.
Yeah.
So who was Regina in the movie?
Wasn't she the cheerleader?
Cheerleader?
Yeah.
Am I forgetting an entire scene in the movie?
Remember, she says, I remember you to Shannon.
Oh
She
no,
says-
that was the desk clerk. She chased them down the hallway when she saw Shannon as they were coming in. That was the desk clerk. They walked past the desk, and she starts yelling, "Shannon, Shannon!"
Oh,
and
that
chases
was
them.
Jessica St. Clair.
Yeah,
That's who that was. Her.
yeah.
All right. Well, Clea Duvall played. She's an American actress, producer, director, and writer. And where was she in this film then?
Back to the movie, didn't it say what role she played? Oh, we know a role. She played Regina, but we don't know who Regina was, do we?
No,
Well, that's unfortunate.
I think so too.
Poor Regina. Lost to
Come on.
obscurity. Karey Dornetto, the writer of this script, who I applaud for her effort in this script, she was born and raised in Charleston, South Carolina, and before becoming a writer, majored in finance at the University of South Carolina.
You can't get much farther away from film,
No, really, you can't. No.
from the creative part anyway.
But after graduating, she worked, and after graduating, she worked for the Bank of America, but here's where that turn comes, rounding
Tell
that
us about your butt.
rounding that bend.
Tell us about your butt.
Everybody has a butt.
Well,
That's a Pee Wee Herman line. Everybody has a big butt. But in addition to working for Bank of America, she began working with the comedy group, The Perch. And then she relocated to New York City through her Bank of America job and quickly became immersed in comedic writing.
now how does that happen? That's amazing to me.
But there it is. There you go. She began doing stand-up comedy, tried her hand at writing for different publications, which she found to be quite enjoyable, Wikipedia says. And following her interest in comedy, Dornetto sent a selection of her work to agent Matt Rice, who landed her a job, pretty good first job, in Los Angeles, writing for South Park.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a meaty job. And I, in my opinion, anyone who writes for South Park has to really be a smart, witty person.
Have the writing chops.
Absolutely.
So her additional writing experience includes a lot for television shows: South Park, Jamie Kennedy Experiment, Arrested Development,
Wow.
Community, Kroll Show, Portlandia, which is probably how she developed it,
Yes.
with Armisen. And she also wrote for the short-lived television shows such as Dog Bites Man in 2006. You know that? Familiar with that one?
I am.
And The New Normal in 2013. And in 2014, she appeared on an episode of Comedy Central's Drunk History, where she narrated the story of Babe Didrikson Zaharias. And she wrote episode 7, Blowfish, of Common Side Effects this year.
This year. Okay.
She's still keeping busy, for which she also served as a consulting producer. In film, Addicted to Fresno was her first feature-length screenplay and was written with the intent of being directed by her wife, Jamie Babbit. The film's original concept developed from Dornetto's experience of having an older sister. The film, starring Judy Greer and Natasha Lyonne, premiered at South by Southwest in 2015, and was also shown at Toronto's LGBT Film Festival, LA's Outfest, Edinburgh's International Film Festival, and the Frameline Film Festival. But for the timeline of the early releases, that South by Southwest appearance was on March 14th of 2015, and then 6 months later, it was released to video on demand in the U.S., and then just 1 month later, I had a short theatrical release sponsored by Gravitas Ventures.
Well, and I would like to talk about Natasha Lyonne for a little moment here. I know her from Orange is the New Black, and but also Russian Doll, which is she's up for any part. She's energetic. She comes with. It's one thing to be energetic, okay, but to come with the right energy, that's not that easy, no. And she does.
But I think the cliche that gets used a lot for the energy she presents in Addicted to Fresno anyway is bubbly.
Bubbly, yeah.
And her character in giving some substance to that one word assessment. In this movie, her character Martha is the employee of the month, which entitles her to her very own next to the front door parking space, of which she is very protective and jealous.
Yeah.
And more than anything, killing Boris and having sex when she's supposed to be in recovery.
No, got her mixed up
Shannon.
with Shannon.
No, I'm not. No, I mean Shannon's having sex with the guests and employees. Is not in and of itself as much as upsetting to her as the prospect of it getting her in trouble, and by which she would lose her
status,
parking space.
Right. And I think that's great. She's a little bit of a how shall I say, a dormouse character, and but here's a little excerpt from Wikipedia. Leon has joked that her family consists of my father's side, Flatbush, and my mother's side, Auschwitz, which I think is, it's tragic and hilarious at the same time. So that gives you an idea of the energy thing that I was talking about.
And where was she born and raised?
New York, I believe. Let me see. Yes, New York City. Oh, the daughter of Orthodox Jewish parents. Oy, they probably didn't like this, that she went into acting.
Oh.
And this type of...
The presentation of the bar mitzvah?
Well, no. Well, but you haven't seen Orange is the New Black.
No.
So, hey.
Oh, here's Natasha. I've got her Wikipedia. It's a whole friggin' book.
Yeah, I have it. Look.
And Shannon, played by Judy Greer, Judy has her own book.
Wait, let me add one little thing. Okay, so she's born of Orthodox Jewish parents and raised in New York, and she attends a private, the Ramaz school, a private Jewish school, where she was a scholarship student who took Talmud classes and read Aramaic. She was expelled in her sophomore year for selling marijuana to classmates. So she was headed to something creative from the beginning.
It's always those troublemakers that make it into the... Well, not always. Steven Spielberg, I don't think, was ever a troublemaker. But there aren't too many Steven Spielbergs in the world.
Oh, true.
So Natasha's co-star, Judy Greer, is primarily known as a character actress in a variety of films, including Jawbreaker, What Women Want, 13 Going on 30. Have you seen that?
I
A
have.
girl wakes up suddenly in a 30-year-old body.
Yes, I have seen it.
Elizabethtown, 27 Dresses, which I've never heard of, and Love and Other Drugs from 2010. Which is that could be a whole side conversation.
It sure
Love
could.
as a drug. She expanded into multiple genres with roles in films such as The Wedding Planner adaptation, The Village.
The Village, which we are going to review on down the line
Stay
here.
tuned.
Yep,
We will be
yep.
back with a review of The Village. Jeff, Who Lives at Home.
Right, which is really a great little movie. I
Yeah.
liked it very much.
Is it anything? It sounds, based on simply on the title, it sounds kind of like Our Idiot Brother.
It kind of is, but with a little more to it, I believe. I feel.
Karey. They rebooted Karey in 2013. I totally missed that.
Yeah, they did.
Men, Women, and Children in 2014. Grandma in 2015. It might not be an exaggeration to say she's been in a lot of small films. But continuing the history, Lemon in 2017. Where'd You Go, Bernadette in 2019. Uncle Frank in 2020. Hollywood Stargirl in 2022.
Uncle Frank is a great movie.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really good. Yeah.
And she has also appeared in actual blockbusters, such as, according to Wikipedia anyway, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, the sequel for War of the Planet of the Apes, Jurassic World, Halloween, and its sequel, Halloween Kills, and she joined the Marvel Cinematic Universe in Ant-Man and the Wasp and Guardian of the Galaxy Volume 3. She made her directorial debut with the comedy drama A Happening of Monumental Proportions in 2017.
Oh, wow, 2017.
And on TV, she has had a starring role as Cheryl Tunt, you tunt,
Oi.
in the FXX animated comedy series Archer,
Archer. Oh, my gosh.
and as Lena Bowman in the FX sitcom Married. She also appeared in the comedy series, she was in Big Bang series, and Arrested Development. I thought we mentioned that earlier. 2.5 Men, multiple times apparently, because it says 2003 through 2015. Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Kidding, and Let's Go Luna. And Reboot in 2022. Judy was born in Detroit in 1975, just 1 month before my eldest son. Her mother, Molly Ann Nee Greer, is a hospital administrator, and her father, Rich Evans, is a mechanical engineer. Just an average middle-class family. Her mother was once a nun, not your average middle-class family.
I would say not.
Who was kicked out of the convent after 8 years for wild behavior, including, this is going to scandalize you.
Oh, no.
Prepare yourself
Oh, no.
for owning a red bathing suit.
No. Well, the bathing suit part is enough, but red, boy, no.
So she, not surprisingly, considering that historical fact or biographical fact, she was raised Roman Catholic and grew up in Redford Township and Livonia. This is, I thought it said Detroit.
Is Livonia a suburb?
A suburb, I think it must be.
Okay.
And Redford Township. The township specifically threw me up, because I know in New Jersey there are a lot of municipalities that are known as townships.
Oh, okay.
She attended Churchill High School, where she was a part of the Creative and Performing Arts program and graduated from the theater school at DePaul University. So unlike Karey Dornetto, who started off as a finance major, it was obvious that Judy Greer was destined for acting from the get-go. the proverbial get-go. And what proverb is the get-go in?
It isn't Psalms. Let me think. Go
on. She later adopted her mother's maiden name for her stage name, as several other actresses are named Judy with a Y or Judy with an I Evans.
Ah.
And her early career, her film debut was in the horror film. If you've seen this one, I'm going to be aghast and amazed.
I know. What is it?
The horror film Stricken in 1998.
I may have, actually.
God damn.
Are you stricken?
I'm smitten and bitten. And in that, she played the role of a college student, which was not probably a stretch since she was in college at that point, involved in a fatal prank. Oh, there's a parallel here.
Yeah, yeah.
This was followed by a small role in the Chicago-filmed drama Kissing a Fool.
Kissing a Fool.
Also in 1998. And then she was cast in her first major role as Fern Mayo. This sounds like a
sandwich?
Or a skit from Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Fern Mayo, a nerdy teenager who uncovers her classmates' murder of their friend in Darren Stein's black comedy Jawbreaker.
Jawbreaker. That one I have not seen.
Write it down. I want to see that.
Jawbreaker. Okay.
So she's been involved in murdering people on screen for a long time.
With that innocent little face. That's how she gets away with it.
Mm. Well, her face really isn't as innocent as Natasha's.
Yeah. And behind Natasha's innocent little face, well.
Well. And then, let's see, where were we at? Jawbreaker. And then she's had small parts in What Women Want. Wasn't it the one with Mel?
With Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
Right.
And that was a mere 25 years ago. The Wedding Planner the following year. And then she was cast in a 2002 pilot for NBC alongside Stephen Colbert.
Oh, nice.
I had no idea that Stephen was an actor.
Well, he was on Broadway in Company, the play.
Really?
Yeah, he sang. Actually.
No way.
Yeah.
What a guy. And may he return soon. The second coming.
I like his role right now. He is actively bashing the people who have let him go.
Trying to silence him.
Right. And I think it's great. Here, look.
She had a recurring role on Arrested Development.
I don't remember. I do not. And I was
Here's to jog your memory. She played Kitty Sanchez in 10 episodes, appearing in each of the series' 3 original seasons. And in a 2009 interview, she said that she is most recognized for this role.
Wow.
As Kitty Sanchez. She's had an amazing career, lengthy and busy. She had a supporting role in M. Night Shyamalan's The Village.
Right.
About a village whose population lives in fear of creatures inhabiting the woods beyond.
Right. That's one of my favorite movies because of the subtleties. But I digress.
But feel free to digress.
Well, no, I just wanted to say one thing about Judy Greer, and that is that she's one of those actors who doesn't seem to age. She goes... You read credits from way back and
almost 30 years ago.
Yeah, and she looks the same. She's aging well, like a fine wine, something.
And she's
not bitter.
And she's fond of dark horror type films. She played a female werewolf in Wes Craven's Cursed.
Nice.
alongside Christina Ricci and Jesse Eisenberg.
That I saw that movie, and that was a great movie.
And I'm kind of skipping. I'm not mentioning all of the movies, so we
might have to get
would
some of that stuff out.
We would go a whole hour.
Right.
But she did appear in Paul Weitz's, and whenever they mention the director or producer's name in front of the title, I figure that's somebody significant, even though I don't know Paul Weitz's work. But she appeared in American Dreams with a Z. As a personal manager to the script writer who was played by David Duchovny of a television series. The film premiered at Tribeca to generally positive reviews. Dana Stevens of Slate noted that Judy Greer, an Anne Hesh lookalike. I don't see that.
I kind of don't either. I don't.
With Lisa Kudrow's comic timing. Yeah, I could go along with that. Yeah. I mean, Judy is not playing Phoebe, so we can't make that nose to nose, head to head comparison. But Greer also starred in the short-lived, alas, CBS comedy drama series Love Monkey in 2006.
Yeah, I don't think I've even seen one episode. That the title doesn't appeal to me.
But no.
No.
You don't want to get that monkey off your back.
No.
Greer made brief appearances in the independent road film The Go-Getter. You seen that one?
No.
Yeah. She has managed to elude your attention multiple times.
Yeah. Well, not Judy Greer herself, but the movies, the titles.
Yes, well.
Sometimes I go by the title, and it's my bad because if I look into it, then I think, oh, that sounds interesting. If I don't look into it, I'll skip it. So that's not good.
Love Monkey, Go-Getter, The Grand. And then she became a frequent guest star for producer Chuck Lorre, having appeared in his sitcoms 2.5 Men, The Big Bang Theory, and Mom. Mom was aired the same year as our movie of choice, Addicted to Fresno.
Oh.
And then in 2008, she starred opposite Zach Galifianakis in the independent satire Visioneers. Was it yours, or did I just buy that at Dollar Tree? It's sitting on the DVD is sitting on top of the
yes, it is
printer at home.
And we have not seen it, so we have
Stay
to
tuned.
see that one.
You might hear more about Judy Greer in that movie.
Right.
And played the best friend of a bridesmaid in the romantic comedy 27 Dresses.
Right. Now, I avoided that one because I thought it sounded too girly to me. And so I'm going to have to watch that one just because, because that's like I say, that's kind of being a snob in a way. And I have no room to be snobby about anything, so.
But you've seen the Big Fat Greek Wedding series, haven't you?
I have.
Any comedy about a dentist has its appeal for me.
Oh, my.
She.
Please don't go on.
No, I have to. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. There's Justin Long. I love that guy. I love that guy.
Yeah, he's really cool.
In the same year, 27 Dresses, yes, which received. Well, you were not alone in your dismissal. Some folks actually watched it and then dismissed it. 27 Dresses.
Really?
It received mostly negative reviews from critics, but was a commercial success, of course.
Well, that's good. I mean,
what girly movie is not going to ultimately?
Yeah.
Isn't there a movie just called Bridesmaids?
Yeah, but that's not a girly movie.
No?
That is a hilarious comedy. Yes.
It's with Melissa McCarthy?
Oh, my gosh. She's great in anything.
Agreed. But I haven't seen the movie. We can watch it. I'll let you
Okay.
I'll let you force me to watch it.
All right.
And then, after that commercial success, she was in the romantic drama Love Happens, starring Jennifer Aniston. Greer also took on the leading role in the ABC sitcom Misguided in 2008,
Yeah.
in which she played a guidance counselor. Oh, that sounds like it has potential, huh? Working at a high school.
Yeah.
But it's all in the writing
That's right.
and the acting and the cinematography. That's all. That's it. Just that, and that's it.
And
And the lighting.
but there again, you can't go by the title, so I would have to look into that because that is the kind of title I would avoid.
Oh, that's why Justin Long's name popped out at me. She was in the Get a Mac advertisements, in which Jason Long represented the Mac,
Right.
the cool computer.
Right.
I mean, did I say Jason? Justin Long. I think Jason Long may actually be a relative of mine, thanks to my oldest son's adoption.
Well,
But
okay.
I digress. And then in 2009, she began voicing Cheryl Tunt in the FX animated adult sitcom Archer, as well as Wendy Park in the Nick at Night stop-motion animated sitcom Glenn Martin DDS. Write that down. We're going to have to,
Martin DDS.
from 2009 to 2011, any comedy that works over the dentistry industry, I'm there for it.
Like Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah.
That was
And like In-Laws with Alan Arkin.
Yeah.
Yes. Greer featured in the comedy drama Peep World and played Laura Meyerowitz, a pregnant wife whose husband, played by Michael C. Hall, that's a stretch, just Michael C. Hall playing a husband,
Well, yeah.
is revealed to have an addiction to pornography from his brother's thinly veiled novel about their family.
Although that's a believable role for him.
Him and Paul Rubens. The film premiered at Toronto International Film Festival, and in spite of largely negative reviews, critics singled out Greer's performance for praise.
There you go. That's great.
Yeah.
But we cannot dwell on just this one person. Okay.
Well, I've only got six more pages.
Are you in love? Golly. So, no, let's move on.
Let me skim through.
Skim through.
She also appeared in Tomorrowland, Entourage, both in 2015, the same year as Addicted to Fresno. How can one actor
She's busy.
be in this
She
this
is
many
a
movies?
busy person.
And returning to the kind of roles she had in being cast in the Carey reboot, she starred with Jamie Lee Curtis in Halloween in 2018.
Excellent.
We're getting close to the end of her life.
Oh my God! Thank God. I'm going to need life support soon. I'm getting so old. Waiting.
In 2019, see how recent that is? She was in the comedy drama Buffaloed. This sounds like returning to her comedic talents as she displays in Addicted to Fresno, playing a hairdresser whose daughter, played by Zoe Deutsch, becomes a debt collector. A hairdresser whose daughter becomes a debt collector. The film premiered at Tribeca to positive reviews. See, Judy should just, she's done great in almost everything based on critical response, but as a comic character, she's untouchable. Positive reviews. Christy Stouse of Film Inquiry remarked, quote, Greer, who has proven to always be counted on in any role, is wonderful.
There you go. I agree with that one for sure.
And considered her character's relationship with Deutsch's character to be compelling. And Where'd You Go, Bernadette, which I mentioned in passing earlier, was actually a Richard Linklater opus,
Oh, who's one of my favorites?
which starred Kate Blanchett. And then Playing with Fire, John Cena. That's all I have to say about that.
Oh, you didn't like that?
John
You didn't
Cena?
like him?
No, no.
He's just kind of a lumbering.
He's a UFC fighter.
I know but I like him because he's half Filipino.
Okay, yeah.
And listen to this: half Filipino and half Greek.
Yeah, I can kind of see. I can see the Greek more than the Filipino, but his role, I don't know. I've probably seen him in something else. The only thing I know I've seen him in is the Dune reboot recently.
Oh, right.
Which was just, he's the worst character it's not a great movie to begin with, but he's the worst character in the movie. And oh my God, we're into the 2020s.
Lord have mercy. I'm telling you, I'm getting a crick in my neck and come on.
Lord have mercy, and the crick don't rise.
Oh,
Don't have a
man.
crick in your head. She starred, not co-starred, not had a role, but starred in the comedy drama Uncle Frank. Would you like to comment on Uncle Frank?
I can't remember enough of it to comment.
Well, I can refresh your memory.
Okay.
About a gay man living in the 1970s who confronts his past.
It was really a wonderful movie. I loved it, and it was played so naturally. I liked the way the characters came across. All of them beautifully played. Beautifully played.
I think somewhere in the casting bullpits of Hollywood, there's a consensus that, oh wait, we're going to do a reboot. Make sure you get Judy Greer in it. Because she was also, I had no idea there was a reboot of Valley Girl.
Oh my gosh, I didn't either. But
she was
Judy
in
Greer
it.
was in it. She's she's the staple. She's the go-to. Go-to Greer.
Oh, that's a
Wow.
good one.
Yeah.
You should pitch it to her. 2021. Look how recent we're getting.
Oh. Please.
She was in the Miss
Domino.
Domino's. Don't eat their pizza. She was in the comedy film, and the title is totally misleading. You would never guess that this was a comedy. Lady of the Manna.
Oh, like manna from heaven. Oh,
No.
never mind. I was just joking.
You was joking. And
Dear Judy Greer, my fiance wants to marry you instead.
But he's old enough to be your father. Can he adopt you? But back to her repetitive roles. She reprised her role as Karen Nelson in Halloween Kills, the sequel to Halloween.
I just want you to know that I have a crush on Colin Firth. I'm writing him a letter too.
Well, please feel free to get on with Colin in Wikipedia and run down a 20-page review of his filmography.
It's right here. Judy Greer. I'm in love with Judy
when we're done with this and then laughing, I'm going to voice as for you to insert this this episode, although it is about to Fresno, is officially dedicated to Judy Greer.
And
long may she live.
I saw you with your tablet writing Mr. Judy Greer. Mr. Greer.
She was in the HBO miniseries White House Plumbers. Ooh, I'd like to see that. Just as a history review.
Oh, yeah. The Plumbers, huh? Right.
White House Plumbers. Depicts the Watergate scandal. She was cast as Fran Liddy, the wife of G. Gordon Liddy,
Oh.
played by Justin Theroux. Are you Theroux yet? No, I'm.
You're not Thoreau, are you?
I'm
You're not Thoreau.
I'm not Theroux
Oh,
either.
God. My hair's getting grayer. Hand me down my walking
I
cane.
think it's maximized. I
Ma.
already did mention this, the family film nature of this production, right? It's written by the director's current wife and produced by the director's ex-wife.
Yes. Yes.
Its runtime is 85 minutes. Its country of origin is the United States, and its language is English.
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 Although when Fred Armisen and his partner are talking, sometimes it's questionable whether or not it's English.
Yeah, well, I think that's by design. And
and Margaret and her parents, and Boris's parents, all seem to be speaking something that is not any known language. When Margaret's talking to her parents.
oh, right. It doesn't sound like it's any language at all.
It's not Russian. It's not Armenian. It's
true.
not
True. We're going to talk about Fred Armisen.
Armisen.
Armisen. Did I say Arneson?
You did.
I did. I'm tired.
I don't know why.
I can't even freaking remember. Fred Armisen, born Freydon Robert Armisen, is a comedian, actor, musician, and art writer. With his comedy partner, Carey Brownstein, he co-created Portlandia. Okay, so he's a drummer, and he's an extremely talented comedian. I really appreciate his big-eyed, often deadpan, however big-eyed.
Always deadpan.
Yeah, presentation. So there's a list, movie.
Colon?
Colon, COLON.
The Colon movie?
Yeah. And
well, Inner Space was a trip through the blood system, so why not have a movie about a trip through a colon? It's probably going to be a shitty movie, but
oh God, film for theaters, Baby Mama, Christmas on Mars, The Promotion, The Rocker. I don't know. There's a short called Bang, Blow, and Stroke.
having a stroke.
Maybe we should cut that one out. The Lego Ninjago movie. He did a voiceover for that.
Yeah, he's like the the next generation of Gilbert Gottfried's.
Yeah, maybe. Although he's not the same character every time like Godfrey was. So fixed Portlandia. I think more people know him from Portlandia, don't you?
And the SNL skits.
And the SNL skits, right?
Which were great. The Californians.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God. Steve, what are you doing here?
You take the 180 to the... yeah. He
La
was...
Cienega.
Yeah, I
Is
really...
that a Home Depot? And what do you say? Going to be another motherfucking wing it deal. And that's the official term. That's the official term. A motherfucking wing it deal. Motherfucking wing it
And how
deal.
lucky you are that
MFW.
someone
motherfucking wing
is sitting to your
deal.
left
MFWID.
who can do these things.
They had MFWIDs everywhere. That's why we're attacking them.
All right.
Okay, well, I was sitting in the lab late one night. Orale.
Oh, please.
She was in the Miss
Domino.
Domino's. Don't eat their pizza. we got to leave all this as much as possible. This banter between us, our own comedic
Well, promise me
wackiness.
you'll get me an affogato every time before we.
Is that the key?
I think it is.
Okay, affogato for you. Affogato for you.
Oh.